Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. It is Catch Up Day, Friday, April 24th. I am so happy to see you all here this morning. I hope you're doing fabulous. Um, we are at the end of our 5th week of distance learning. I'm so proud of you. We sent a message home to families the other day telling them how proud we are of you for working so hard. So many of you are sticking with this in a really hard time. So I'm proud of everyone for making lots of progress there. I want to spend some time talking to you guys about our math assignments. Many of you are doing a really great job. I know this week was a really hard week for some of you for math. I spent countless hours walking through problems with kids who are just getting really hard. I want to let you know the average time spent on Zern this week on the online lessons were about 5 to 6 hours because the problems were harder. Also, you are a little bit distracted, so I get that. That should be what you were doing. Some of you are shooting me messages and saying, I can't get it, it's too hard. Can you just pass me or bump me up? And I looked on your Zern account and you'd only been active on the entire website of Zern for about an hour or so the entire week. You will not finish your lessons at that rate. So I need to let you know that I understand that things were getting harder, but we can't just stop working. Okay, so please send me a message so you can get through things and I can help you with stuff. I'm not going to just bump people up to the next lesson because you get behind. There are a significant number of you that are more than 2 lessons behind. That is going to really be a problem as we move forward. So please make sure you're catching up. I'm kind of surprised by some of the people that it is too. So there are some people in here that are just being rock stars and sticking with it. And I know it's really hard for you, and I am impressed with you. I wish I could give you just lots of candy, dude. I'd be throwing so much candy at you if you were at school. So what we're going to do is this. I'm going to go through what needs to be done today. Today is catch up day, so you have no new work today for me in terms of anything new for Zern. So let's go over where you need to be at the end of today. Today, Zern, you should be finished with all lessons 1 through 16. So by the end of Friday, technically by the end of Thursday, you were supposed to be done with everything up through 16. We will be then starting lesson 17 moving forward next week. So there are a lot of you who are not getting credit for working on certain days because you're not doing assignments on those days. So please make sure you have caught yourself up by this weekend. 1 through 16 has got to be done by the end of today for you to get credit for work today and this week. You need to have those Zern packets done and your homework also. That's your extra practice. Please go back into the lesson videos if you need to refresh your memory about what videos you had. I will say this, lesson 16, which was today, was so much easier for most of you. You guys are shooting through. So some of you, if you just keep pressing on, the lessons are going to get a little bit easier for you. So don't just quit. I'm not going to just bump you up. Okay, so you need to make sure that you're working through on those. Use those videos if you need to. If you need to go back to 2 or 3 days to get those videos, they're all still there for you to access, or in your history on YouTube. If you have finished all of your work for math, you do have an assigned quiz on Legends of Learning today. It is just about two-dimensional figures. I think we did this concept before, but we did a couple different games. So go on to there if you have finished all of your work. If you have not finished all of your work, some of you have worked really hard and still haven't passed, you need to keep working on that. If you are someone that passed it faster and you need and you have nothing else you need to do, get on there and play those 2 quizzes. They should be less than 25 minutes, probably only about 20 minutes worth of work. Okay. And then for catch up for what we need to do for social studies, let me remind you very quickly, you have 6 entries done for CNN 10 today in your log. If you need to add a row, you should see the comments on the CNN 10 post to explain how or contact me. Let's go through that really quick. So here is your instructions on the CNN 10 post. I'm going to scroll up a little bit. So this is your instruction sheet. It says, oh, I'm going to have to move myself. I'm going to move myself. Oh, there I am. I'm so sorry. Okay. It says, if you need a new row in the table, here's how you do that. You're clicking on the last row of the table with 2 fingers. So take your 2 fingers and you're going to click the mouse pad. It's like a right click. Then you're going to highlight the term insert row below and a new row here. If you're confused by that, message me. So let's go back over here and I'm going to show you that on a document. So on this document that I'm going to pull up right now, she actually has an extra row, but I'm going to show you what you do. So I'm going to come down to this last row. I'm going to take my 2 fingers. I'm going to hit the mouse pad. When I do that, oh, sorry, I need to move myself again. Here I go. I'm moving myself over. When I take my 2 fingers and I click on that, all these words come up. Then I scroll down where it says insert row below. Highlight it, click on it. When you click on that, an extra row is going to come in, okay? So that's how you're gonna do that. I will take that row back out because Evelyn already did that because she knows what she's doing, okay? So that's how you do that. 2 fingers, just double click. You don't even have to double click. You just click it once, but it's like a double click because it's your 2 fingers. You guys probably already know that. I know that I'm walking you through something you probably already know already, but whatever. I'm an idiot. I don't know, whatever. Okay. That's what needs to be done. And then you should have a social studies packet, pages 1 through 12 complete. All right. I'm expecting a lot of great work from some of you today who are a little bit behind. Please make sure you're getting caught up on things, okay? Message me if you need to. I'm going into school today to take down some of the stuff in the classroom, which is really sad, and I'm kind of bummed about it. So I will be still accessible through this, but I just want to let you know I will be in school, so I might not like jump right. I'm not going to be sitting in front of my computer like I typically am, where I am able to respond in like 1 or 2 seconds. So, okay, have a super fantastic Friday. Get all those things done. Have a great weekend. Enjoy some nice weather that I hope is coming and this cold stuff is gone. All right, kiddos. I miss you tons and I can't wait to hear from you soon. Bye.